Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. You guys are having a great weekend. I've just watched F1 and Wimbledon. It was an amazing morning of sports. And there's nothing like watching a great morning of sports and then having Sunday be terrible because the content is terrible. I didn't really plan on making a video today, but I feel like I have to because I have some strong opinions towards today's content. Now, I got a tweet yesterday from a viewer that was telling me basically, hey, why are you being negative about FIFA 23? It's not even out yet. Well, my problem with yesterday was that the patch that EA have done, I don't know why it took them like 6 months to figure out that they need to alter these things. And secondly, I was just really asking for them to show us like value increments in terms of what they're increasing. So that's just a response to that guy. I do disagree with his criticism, but it's fine to have criticism. Moving on. So today's content, guys, we have no player SBCs. We did actually only manage to get our fourth SBC token that was released. They did actually release a token. It's the fourth one. We've not had many. But my main problem is that we're getting this lazy icon content, and I do want to talk about this content because I think it's very poor from EA. Now, we've had the same kind of altered, like we had icon moments player pick a couple of weeks ago. Now we have this like 92 plus icon moments player pick, and we've had this for weeks. Now, basically what EA keep doing is that every week they're basically adding one more repeatable option for you to do. The issue is this. Most people on this game have kind of sent it now at this point, and they're doing like Bale, Royce, all these SBC cards that are expensive, and not that many people have coins anymore, right? And there's not really a great way to access coins because at the moment, the team of the season rewards are still there, so EA have not changed those. They've not changed those into like Shapeshifter rewards. We don't have promo card rewards, so at most, a lot of people aren't getting those team of the season packs and rewards, and if you are, you're only going to make 100, 200, 300k. You're not making much. So when EA go ahead and release a 92 plus icon moments player pick SBC, it is very questionable in my opinion because this is still requiring 85, 86, 87, 88, and you need a team of the season and 2 of the squads, right? Now, you do have the team of the season upgrade available. That is a different story. But it's just showing that every time we get content, there's a 92% downvote a lot of the time on these content releases. And I agree with it because it's kind of BS, right? This level of a squad at the moment, it's not cheap by any means. It's not cheap by any means, right? If we go ahead and take a look, really at the price of this, you're probably talking, let's see, Gareth Bale, right? Because you've got an 88 here, which is about 200k, and I think this one has probably a team of the week, right? 88, 200k at least, and then you're looking at an 87, which is 146. You don't need a team of the season there, but again, this is at least a 550k, 500k, 600k from scratch SBC, and they're releasing it 3 times, and I don't understand how EA, really expect the general, I guess, popularity of this game, of the players playing, to be able to have these funds. I don't know where EA is thinking these coins are coming from. And I hate to just get on here and complain, right? Because I don't want to be negative, but I personally just think it's only right to talk about when the content is really bad. The gameplay on this game is done, right? A lot of people only playing the game right now to get rewards. That would be myself included. Me as a creator, I'm trying to get rewards. I'm trying out new players, but a lot of people aren't even playing this game. So why would people log on to FIFA? Good content. Now, we're at the point where I think that EA are just getting lazy and re-releasing the same SBC every week, right? And this doesn't have an interest to a lot of people. If you guys take a look at the 92 plus, right? The 92 plus 1 of 3 still has 90 players in this game available in this pick, right? So you're going to get 3 players out of 90. Now, here is where I really do have a problem, right? If you go ahead and look at Footbin, because of the Shapeshifters promo, a lot of icon moments on the market have corrected, right? R9 is 6.7. And if we take a look at the amount of players that are 550k, let's say roughly 500, 600k or above, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're looking at 20 or less above the price of the SBC. And these guys already are going to have it's not an equal pack weight situation. It's not like, okay, you've got a chance to get these. Usually you only see one of those kind of top 10 players every 10 picks. So not to mention, my main problem today, it's not necessarily the price, even though I think it's very overpriced. I think it's time for EA to kind of make this SBC a little bit different. If they want to go down the road of, okay, we're going to let people do this repeatable icon content, I really think they need to adjust it, right? They need to make it like, at this point, we should be looking at least 93 plus, and even for me, that doesn't do it. But at least even if you go to 93, right? Because right now we're looking at like 15, out of like about 15 out of 90 players. At least if you go to 93 here, what you're going to deal with is you're going to get the pool of players down to about give or take 45 to 50. So you're cutting a lot of the 92 rated, and then 15 to 20 becomes a lot more acceptable. And even then, maybe this needs to turn in and be like 1 of 5, right? Or they start doing like the positional ones again. But there needs to be a little bit of a spice with this icon content, because in my opinion, it's very poor. And yes, I understand it's the summer. And the main thing that you guys got to understand, that I understand now as a player who's been playing FIFA for so long, EA do not care about the game really past the beginning of team of the season, right? Because their energy is shifted into the next FIFA, which makes sense, right? Because that's obviously where they should be focused. But this is extremely lazy. I think this is extremely lazy for them to just put this in the automated Sunday content and then just kind of like have it continue to be repeated every Sunday. It's just a bit boring, right? And I'm looking for some solutions for these guys. But yeah, I mean, it's just poor because I think people really look forward to logging on and like checking out the new content every day. And so when it's this dry and this bad day after day, I think people are kind of losing it now, because summer swaps on Friday was incredible, right? Summer swaps on Friday, I'm a big fan of. I'm still not a large fan of the fact that they're making people play squad battles in July. Now, yes, I know some of you guys watch my video. You guys defend squad battles. You guys like it. I get that, but that's pretty crazy that they're going to make people play offline to get these certain kind of like tokens and stuff. And when you take a look at it, right, even for this pack, like at this point, there's really only 10 icons. Like you could argue that Yashin and Cantona and Henry and Eto are above the price, but you're not really going to be super excited investing 500,000 coins into this player pick and then getting one of those guys. You're really doing this because you're looking at Mateus, you're looking at Eusebio, Maldini, Zidane. So that's going to leave us with 10 players, right? 10 players available. Maradona's not even in this game right now, so -1 there. So yes, it's a little bit brutal for me at the moment, because I think that just people are looking for something to do on FIFA, and this content is not something to do, right? Yes, you're going to have your copy-pasted upgrades, but it even for me, guys, like it comes from last week where, guys, last week we had EA kind of go ahead and come out with releasing the freaking player pick was 1 rating less than the previous week. I still don't understand that to this day. 2 weeks ago we had 82 plus, then it's 81 plus, and we're now into July. We're almost getting into August. This next month, obviously. Yes, August comes after July. You guys are welcome, but it's just, for me, it's not good enough. And I think the things that EA have been doing really well with have 100% been the Summer Swaps program and that Shapeshifters Cup. Now, I put it on my Twitter what I got. If you guys want to go check that out, you guys can. I put the video up of what I ended up getting. I really did enjoy this. So I as much as this is going on still, I for me say, why not? EA, why does EA not go ahead and maybe release another one, right? Or maybe something a little bit different, but maybe they do another cup, right? I like this cup plus with the token and the 5 wins, but maybe because that cup is still out for another week, today's content, they could include a little bit of that. That's been, for me, the highlight of the recent content, that we're able to kind of go ahead and do those like golden goal things. I think that is really good for a lot of packs. But, I think from EA's perspective, I'm not a person that's really ranting or demanding much throughout the year with this game, but I think towards the end of the year, they really do need to do better of like rewarding their player base for playing the game at this time of the year, right? It should be an easy thing for them to be able to do. And aside from that, I have a problem with today. I just didn't love the content today, man. Like, I was checking my phone and I was like, this is a joke, because I haven't spoken about, EA doing this type of content for a minute now, but it's been a couple of weeks in a row where they just keep re-releasing the same thing, and it's getting a little tiring. So I wanted to talk about it because, well, I don't think my opinion is going to matter towards EA, but for you guys that do watch my content, I personally find this shit unacceptable, man. I think it's so bad now because it's just been so many times. Looks like we got a couple new players, a couple little mini release here. We got David Silva, 5-star skills, which is kind of cool. Looks like a nice card. I mean, we've never really had a David Silva card in FIFA that you could use. I mean, he did have previously like nice team of the season cards, but I feel like they always had flaws, whether it was like the weak foot, something about it. So this should be one of David Silva's more usable cards, which is nice that it's come into the game. Finesse shot, flare trade. I think there's a lot to like here with the outside foot as well. So that is a nice card. And then we've also got Cahill, who we did actually have an SBC of. I was very sick that week. But yes, we did have Cahill come out, I think, and get a hero card. How much is he on the market? So he's up there. I mean, he's got a lot of supply quite quickly, and I think we got this supply probably because that token has a rare election pack, so I think a lot of people are going to do that. He's coming in as a CDM. He's got dives and a tackles trade, which is really nice. He's got good defending, good physical. I mean, he's got all 90 stats. We've got so many of these cards now. And I guess this is where, for me, my rant of the bad icon content continues to kind of roll into this, because this guy is already 600k, right? And this guy has better stats than every icon in the game. Now, I understand, like, heroes now have completely destroyed icons. So if you guys, if you guys come and take a look at Shapeshifter Heroes and we actually analyze these, like many of these cards, like look at Cordoba. Cordoba is better than every icon defender in the game. And I think that's what kind of like correlates my idea that this icon pick is just crazy at this time of the year for this price. Because heroes are extremely linkable. Now, yes, icons obviously give you that like premium link, but every single hero in the game you can work with now because every league in the top 5 leagues now have amazing like team of the season or boosted players for very cheap, right? Delict on the market is like 120k or 150k. You got a link to Cordoba, and this guy can play center back, right back. He's got the 4-star skills. It's an unbelievable, situation with these Shapeshifter heroes, and that's why for me, like, you've got a Cruyff or an R9, but like we've got this Albedi Pele who's got 5.5 on release weekend, and he's 1.56, and I'm looking at it saying, okay, right. Those icon moments player picks being released, 500k. Why not put something with like Shapeshifter hero picks, right? At that price. Like that's a fair price even for this time of the year because of how endgame a lot of these players are, right? And that's just the fact, right? Like Clint Dempsey, 4-star. Yes, not the 5-star skills, but 80k, right? Di Natale, 2.4 mil. Like many of these hero moments, Bart Ginola being 7 mil, are extremely overpowered, man, and they provide a link in the league. So I think that's also the lens you can look at. Yes, we talked about a couple weeks ago that some of the Shapeshifter players are way too expensive, but that's because of supply with these guys, man. They're just so rare. But, even looking down at like a Davies at 278, that Werner at 700, like many of these cards are now better than icons. So, there's nothing EA could do with the icon prices on the market because obviously icons are so hard to pack, but yeah, it's a bit disappointing, guys. That's my main point about this icon content. I just hate it. I think it's so bad, and I think it's just a waste of potential content coming out this time of the year. I mean, this is the time of the year where, like, you guys think about the 85-10 from last year. Like, this is a time of the year where I think, yes, footies will probably bring a lot of that, but why not? Why not, man? Why not? Why not look at these new, cards and their prices and then kind of adjust the content, in that sort of direction? I won't understand it. Maybe you guys do, but I definitely won't understand it because, even for me, it's like looking at the icon stuff, whether you did Chiellini or whether you did like Bale or Royce, like we've just got so many Trent, so many good players. Like I'm taking Trent, I'm taking like Delict, who I packed, I'm taking like Royce, I'm taking all these players over any of these icons. So yeah, I think it would be really fun if EA, maybe did the 92 plus icon moments that was released today for like 150, 200k, considering so many of them. And think about that. You might get 3 chances at a top tier, for 150k a pop. So something to ponder, guys. I mean, look, I know that ranting is not going to do much, but I just kind of wanted to speak upon it, guys, because for me, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. You want to have a little motivation of something to do on this game at this time of the year, right? Especially as a creator, you want to look forward to like being able to put up, some cool content for you guys and EA is gonna do EA, guys, and what are we really gonna do, right? What are we gonna be able to do? Because at the end of the day, these guys kind of just do what they want, and I'm never gonna be able to take that away from them. I just like to talk about content when I feel like it's not good, and today's content for me, not good. So let's do this real quick. We'll just, on the off chance, guys, that we get something absolutely insane, we'll do this on the video. I think we're just getting a rare lecture pack from this. We do need a 75 rated squad, which is not too crazy. We should be able to accomplish that somewhat quickly here. But obviously I've chosen the wrong positions here for just about everybody. That'll help me there. And let's go like maybe him there. We need one more country. Of course we do. And we still need another country. Here we go, guys. This guy's choking. So what? How many countries do I have? 3? Okay, so let's get a La Liga. I think a La Liga striker is going to be the move here. Let's see what we got. Let's go La Liga. Do we have any? We do. And that gives us, 79 chem. I am in pain. Let's see what we can do. Can we put Vasquez there? We can. All right, so that's going to be our token. Guys, also, I went and did the 85-20 on Friday, and I did not get a Shapeshifter. So I'm in a bit of a crossroads here. Like, do I continue to go for like these fodder packs? Do you think those are worth it, or should we just do the Shapeshifters player pick? I mean, my club is pretty down bad, so I don't know. I haven't really made that decision yet. It's a bit of a tough one, I don't really know what to make of it. I guess for me, like, I think the fodder for me for content purpose is going to help a little bit more. So I think to you guys that have made it to this point of the video, I am going to do it. We'll just send it right now. I think for me, like, going for that token, I could get to 23, but it might get tedious. And I think it'll be fun for us to kind of, like, maybe test the fodder pack when we're bored here and then. I haven't seen, like, people get a ton of stuff out of this, I'll be honest. Like, and I even did the 85-20, and I didn't get anything. But because the content today is so bad, we're gonna hit you guys up with some bangers here, guys. So we'll go ahead and do this for you guys. All right, drop a like on the video if you guys made it to this part of the video. Okay, drop a like, guys. You know, drop a like. But we'll do it. We'll do it for the culture. And look, I think that we're gonna get a couple of crazy SBCs with footies. So for me, yes, I know that those are overpowered, but I'm playing the game less. I'm probably going to be doing Routes to Glory pretty soon, so I'll be just on this account for content. So I feel like us kind of going ahead and doing this, it's a good vibe. Now, if we don't get a Shapeshifter to start the pack, there is still a chance we could get a hero. We did! Portugal, who is that? Striker. Ah, it's Pepe! Bro, I thought I was about to give Ronaldo. Oh my god, it's Pepe. All right, we take Pepe, though, guys. First owner Pepe into the club. He's got a very nice card. There's no denying that. He's got an incredible card. But that is a sick card. Can we get 2? 92 is not the highest rated. We got a lot of fodder here, which is really what I was looking for. We got so many walkouts, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, so it's like 7 walkouts there at least. 3, 8 with Pepe. And then we got a couple of 88s and an 89. And no hero. Okay, so thought there was a chance for a hero. But, hey, at least we did get to see the green flare. I mean, that is always a win at the end of the day. We've got a couple of duplicates with fodder now. We do have that going on. I don't think we have any team of the weeks. I'll check real quick, and the reason I say that is because if you guys are still here, which you probably are because you've just seen that, I just want to see if we do have a team of the week. I've got to go in my club and search that. Team of the week or team of the season, because if we do, we could go ahead and do the team of the week. Oh my god, I'm choking under pressure here. The team of the season pack. I can't speak. Because that would be fun. We'll do it. We could do a couple of those. I probably need the fodder anyway. So let's go gold team of the week. Let's see what we got. We do have one. We do have one. All right. So we'll do. Here's the deal. We'll do a team of the season pack or two just for the video, and then from there, we'll figure it out. I mean, I think that these are not going to be good though. I mean, mainly people do these because you can get fodder out of it, right? Like that's the main, I think, attraction for a lot of people with this. Is that you just kind of get that team of the season fodder. But the nice part is now, because we did do that 84 pack, that we do have so many 84s, you know, that I look at it like theoretically we could just keep recycling. I don't know who the other 85 was though. I think we had him. I want to say it was like somebody in the La Liga. So I'm going to try to go La Liga heavy here and maybe put in a bunch of these guys. I feel like it was like a left wing. Do we have any? Jesus Navas? No, it wasn't him. Maybe it was Carrasco. I don't know who it was. But yeah, that should be good on chem. It might be a little overkill, guys, but you know, for me and the videos for you guys, I just like to do this nice and quick. So we'll put Jesus Navas in. And yeah, let's see what happens here, man. Let's try to get something good. Can we get lucky? That is the real question mark. Can we freaking get lucky? Let's get a crazy team of the season. And I'm probably not going to be able to open it because I probably didn't put my dupe in. Who is it? Ah, it was Oyarzabal. All right. So I can't even recycle him. No. Please tell me it's a tradable dupe. I don't know if I swapped him already. Did I? No, it's not. All right, we're going to discard him, guys, because unfortunately I don't have another team of the week. So I don't want to sit here and just like go ahead and do that all over, man. It's so boring. I don't want to keep you guys, I want to keep you guys nice and entertained over here. All right, so what do we got? It's a big walkout. It's Dutch. No, I thought it was Gravenberch. No. I thought it was Gravenberch, man. It's Vander Boomen. Okay, Vander Boomen. Thank you so much, Van Den Boomen. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the video. Drop a thumbs up if you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys later. Peace.